Okay, so the vision.
Previously on Tart to Spinach, or whatever the hell we call this feature. Matt had a vision.
I've just had a vision of the perfect game that I want.
You should. I'm really sad you guys can't see him. He's like the finger is upraised.
Gesticulating.
He looks like those paintings you see of the founding fathers giving dramatic speeches before crowds, except he's not in a cravat and a powdered wig. He's in workout shorts and sitting on a couch.
I feel like it also wouldn't be very hard to turn this into the Close Encounters guy.
That's Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
Oh, thank you. I don't know what movies are. I didn't see any.
I'm now picturing, because of the way your hand was pointing, I'm picturing the God giving knowledge to Adam on the Sistine Chapel, replaced by Donald Sutherland in Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
And he just also wants a corn dog. It's weird.
It's pretty fantastic. So what's this game? Because I'm assuming it's not Invasion of the Body Snatchers via the Sistine Chapel.
No, it's what if in Suikoden 2, when you were doing the cooking mini games, it just turned into this. What if this game could also be Suikoden?
Then you'd have to play.
I want that. I want that.
This game cannot be Suikoden because then you'd be playing it, and I want to play a game for once.
I would probably still have you... When you were doing that with me, I was victorious at the entire cooking set.
This is true. It's on film.
2. It is recorded. It is some of my finest work.
Video evidence of you doing that part correctly.
Despite the fact that I didn't know what most of those things were.
I would have to define them for you.
And then you weren't doing those videos with me anymore. And they got a lot more difficult. And I was still serving things for dessert that were not dessert.
Oh, God. What did you do?
I don't remember. I can't remember.
Did you serve gyoza for dessert? I feel like that happened.
That probably. But yeah, I was definitely seeing things going like, I don't know what that is. Maybe that's a good dessert thing. I don't know. But here's the thing. I still beat that fucking game.
You did. You made it work.
I did everything. I did everything right. I don't know that I lost a single cooking competition.
I bet you could make dessert gyoza. I mean, they're just dumplings.
I don't even... Thank you.
You just would make...
I don't even know what gyoza is.
They're a Japanese dumpling. They can be steamed or pan-fried. They're tasty. I mean, dumplings usually are. Just depends on what you fill them with. So you could make dessert gyoza. You just fill them with, I don't know, pudding or something.
What country of origin is gyoza?
The name is Japanese. The actual culinary history, I have no idea. Asia, somewhere.
That's pretty much what I was asking.
Also, whenever I see the word gyoza, I have to do it like McBain shouting Mendoza, so it's gyoza!
Reasonable.
Which is why I never order them in restaurants.
Do you know what is nothing at all like Japanese food?
Chinese food?
Yes.
Let's go. Let's skip the emails and go to the Chinese food.
Emails. We have to, and then we have to come back and read.
Oh yeah, because the chili bowl, because we didn't before. Okay, man, we got a lot of catch-up to do today.
It's cool. I'll read quickly.
Read quickly about Chef Risotto. Do it.
Rescued shortly after Oregon descended into the ocean.
Okay, no one can understand that.
Chef Risotto during his historic 2025 television spectacular. The event saw Chef Risotto break the world record for the most cannoli prepared in 10 minutes, rocketing him to fame and fortune, spending his place the most beloved chef of the 21st century.
I had no idea you could talk that fast.
I just learned that.
But can he do it again?
No. Well, no, because Dennis doesn't talk fast. They're closing down the men's restroom until they can get the toilets working again. We've made arrangements to use the restroom at the business 4 floors above us, though the elevator is also out of order, so you have to use the stairs. P.S. Leo, I noticed you enjoyed all of my homemade triple jalapeno bean dip. I can make you some if you'd like, but please refrain from taking food with my name on it in the future. I'm looking forward to them both getting fired.
We've had a real bathroom issue at the office lately, so that's a little too close to home. People, if you work in a public space, flush the goddamn toilet. I shouldn't have to tell you this. We're all adults, but apparently there are a lot of adults in my immediate vicinity who need telling this. We put up a sign, or somebody else did. It got torn down.
Jeez.
Because we're all adults in my building. Ah!
Has anyone else been having trouble finding a parking space lately? Maybe it's because I've been coming in a few minutes later than usual. It feels like a lot has just been overflowing recently anyway. I've called a tow truck to remove a few vehicles so I can find my limousine in my usual space. So sorry, is yours one of the ones that gets towed?
I wrote that email. Someone has been squatting in my parking spot.
Off with their heads.
I know. I don't have an assigned parking spot. I just have a place that I like to park.
I park in the garage because I work from home.
People keep parking in it.
Let's go to the chili bowl and read the description. Chili Bowl was founded in 2009 by Kathleen Atkinson. From humble beginnings in the Cayman Islands, Chili Bowl has since expanded to over 1,400 locations across the globe, making it the most popular franchise to have a scoop of ice cream as its mascot.
Oh, that's what that thing is. I mean, I could tell it was, but it looks like vaguely seal-ish as well, so I wasn't sure.
I think it's really cute and really distressing at the same time, like most mascots.
Yeah.
Despite its enormous success, Chili Bowl hasn't forgotten its roots and still maintains its cash-only, off-the-books business model in every store. Since its inception, Chili Bowl has been revered by the public thanks to its annual Quick Slick Lick Stick campaign, which donates ice cream to sick kids every September.
That sounds so gross.
This changed in March of 2035 when the IRS announced Chili Bowl was under investigation for tax evasion, with the company's founder Kathleen Atkinson fleeing to international waters that same month. As of writing, the results of the investigation and whereabouts of Atkinson remain unclear.
She's in the water, clearly. Like, it's fleeing to international waters makes it sound like she's just in the middle of the Atlantic somewhere.
Just in the awesome Miami Vice speedboat.
That's where she lives now.
With that seal. All right, let's go to Chinese food.
Okay. It's
as a concept.
Beverages and sauces.
We do not accept checks, no substitutions, open daily, and on some holidays.
I like Chinese food. Do you like Chinese food?
I'm coming around on it. I used to go to a Chinese restaurant after school most all the time with some friends of mine and did not like it at all, but liked my friends, so I kept going.
Oh, son of a...
Oh, it's happening again.
Yeah, it's happening again.
Don't worry, we don't need to restart the video. I proved that last time.
Okay, cool. I love some Chinese food. I like beef and
Sweet and sour chicken is really good.
Beef and bell pepper, lo mein, any variety. Basically just Chinese food. Just as I'll eat it. As long as it doesn't have shrimp in it, because I don't like shrimp. I will try some Chinese food. We need to go to that place near us because the lunch specials happen on Saturday too.
Oh, okay. Don't identify any of this stuff. I'll figure it out as we go.
You know what? I don't think I could. It's Chinese food.
Let's go.
It's meat and vegetables and some kind of sauce, and it's going to be full of sodium and delightful. Let's go.
I'd like to place an order for some kind of sauce. Move that mouse.
No. Just for that, I'm going to leave it there. I don't even know how it got there.
It's because you had to get rid of the Windows thing.
See, this is Windows' fault.
I agree with you. I 100% agree with you.
Let's.
I left the mouse in place for an Undertale video and drove people insane.
All right, you take us through this decor while I set up our prep stations.
All right, we've got sumo wrestling, which is not Chinese. We've got Spock if he was the Beatles. He's not Chinese. We've got a happy white family, not Chinese. We've got some bananas. Don't think that's Chinese. And then we've got something back there which might have been a fish-based thing, and I don't really associate that with China either.
You should. Seafood is... Oh. Sorry, lady.
Beef, pork, walk.
That's good.
It's alright. She'll be okay. She'll make it. We'll get through this together.
So these are all wok...
Join hands.
These are wok-based dishes. One is... they've divided these sort of spicy wok dishes into 3 different categories.
Meghan, it's that model that you like.
Oh, Ruby Rose, yeah.
Yeah.
Lady Squall.
Holy shit, she's here.
Awesome.
Go talk to her. Go talk to her. Oh, she's gone.
I hope you like your chicken. They've got them divided into 3 things. So I'm basically doing the same thing for each of these, but it's like, here are the... Sorry, these are kind of hard. Here's the beef and pork, here's the chicken, here's the shrimp and tofu varieties.
You have approximately 70 minutes of conversation left.
So, well, these are hard. So for each of these, it comes up, I put the sauce...
Oh, I was wrong. It starts now. Oh, it's about to. Rush hour alert. Okay. Yeah, this seems more involved
I have
than
the sauce and the meat, and then when it cooks,
before.
I'm going to put more sauce, which might be a different kind, and then their attendant vegetable. And I'm going to queue up some more rice, because that's what you have as a side in a Chinese restaurant.
All these people have come for Chinese food. No, the Chinese food that I've had, like, as of late, I have liked. Benefit is I feel like whenever you go get Chinese food, you tend to come back with a lot of food, and it reheats well, which is not the case with a lot of food that I have tried before. I've had tofu before. It was all right. I know it's mostly just in how you prepare it. A little strange. These are mostly just custom orders, so they don't have funny names, which is probably good in making sure that you're not going to be really culturally insensitive.
Nope, shit. Yeah, well, you don't like carrots anyway.
I kind of like carrots. Carrots are alright.
Carrots are alright.
You've not developed a carrot allergy yet.
Not yet. Give it time.
I do not like mushrooms. I think we talked about the mushroom thing. I don't like shrimp either. I do like chicken. I do like pork and zucchini. Broccoli's alright.
You're not big on beef.
I know, I do. I really don't.
Which is a huge bummer for me. Because cheeseburgers are one of my favorite foods, and I don't get to have them because then what would you eat? I'd feel like a big old bitch.
We used to go to a lot of places that served burgers and like pizza, and then all those places closed.
Well, and also we're
kind of annoying.
Eating better now. So.
We are eating, but we are eating at Old Chicago less, and Old Chicago went away.
Old Chicago did go away. You know, there's no Old Chicagos anymore. I mean, I'm sure they're somewhere, but they're not here. Whatever. We're gonna move to. Is he wearing his glasses on his forehead? No, he's got eyes under there. I can see because I'm closer to it.
Okay.
He does. I can verify the presence of eyes.
I'm confused by the way he is holding his head.
He's looking up at the menu.
I do want to say that I really like how multicultural all of the people coming into these restaurants are.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's been really cool to see.
She just reminded me of a something that I have long wondered. Are women who wear hijabs and even the like the bigger gowns, like not gowns, but like the chador and all that. I mean, like the Middle East, where this dress is prevalent, those are warm places. Are they not roasting? I've often wondered this.
The answer is most assuredly no, because like that's how. Also, like I mean, you find a lot of that similar style of dress on the men too. That's
true. There's a lot of big outfits.
I remember reading, and this is...
If any of our listeners are hijabi, please tell me how you keep from just melting in the heat. I'm curious.
You want to talk about an on-brand anecdote? I remember reading a breakdown of the fashion choices in Final Fantasy XII. And
of course you did.
Of course I did.
Of course someone wrote that, and then you read it.
Of course I found that on my own, as if it was written for me. And that was actually kind of a complaint they had about some of the Rabanastre attire, because in a desert climate you actually want to have more coverage because of sandstorms and things like that.
And to reflect the sun away some, I think. Keep it off your skin.
But like I don't remember that in a lot of detail. There's a dead guy back there again. It's fine. He's all right.
Yeah, he's fine. It's cool. He's got a snot bubble. He's alive. That's how you check. That's how you check for life. You don't just. Is there a snot bubble?
And X's on the eyes.
Yes, no.
And snot bubbles.
It's on the little form that like the EMTs go through. Snot bubble. Yes, no. Oh, you remember that sandstorm scene in God, I don't remember which of the Lady Trent books. One of them.
Ooh,
that was brutal.
Second one. Oh yeah, I think the second one. No, second one.
No. It was later. It was later because
you're right.
Because there was a character there that we don't want to spoil for people.
Everyone
go read those books. Oh.
Everyone should read Marie Brennan's Lady Trent.
Do it now. We'll wait.
5 series of books. They're my favorite series of the last.
Starts the natural history of dragons, and it only gets better from there.
I haven't paid any attention. How'd the day go?
Decently, I think. 2 bad orders, 2 average. So actually kind of my worst day, but not bad, all things considered. People get kind of picky about their Chinese food.
Weird.
Which, if that's the case, maybe they shouldn't order so many damn things so quickly. This is their fault, not mine.
From 2 random white people. What do we get?
We got a silver medal. Oh, we didn't get anything. I'm sorry.
What?
I know.
I am...
We got Chinese food. Let's go get some Chinese food.
All right, I'm upset, but I'm also really hungry. So.
Me too. Let's go get some Chinese food.
All right.
All right. We're going to go get some Chinese food.
I'm not going to prepare it, so it's probably going to be okay.
No, there's a place right around the corner. It's going to be great. Bye.
Bye.